Hello, folks. Plastic Eric here, Plastic Soundwave Cult, here for a very, very wet and rainy episode of Collection Connection, the game that's just an excuse to talk about music. It's a game I play with my brother Bryce over in Good Show Ponsonby. Every Monday, I show an album. He finds a connection to that, to an album in his collection, and then shows it on Thursday, and then I make a connection to that in my collection, and so on and so forth. And I do mine every Monday. This is coming out really good already so far, I can tell. And now the cats are showing up. So, the last connection was that both bands had a guitarist with a comic book character name. It was Poison Ivy, and I forget what the other name was. But yeah, the cats are killing me already. And so nobody got the correct answer on that one. So that's a point to Bryce and I. I'm being honest here. I'm not really keeping score anymore. I'm just, going along with the flow. Hopefully people like the shout outs. I don't know. So with that, Bryce showed in his last video on Thursday, the Cramps. Bad music for bad people. Great old album. I think that's the first Cramps I listened to. I used to have it on tape. Did get to see the Cramps live down in Tijuana. Put on a crazy, crazy show. The weird thing about listening to that album was it was so quiet on Spotify, and it turns out that when you go see them live, they're so fucking loud. But fantastic band to see live. Another band I saw live with them, the Cadillac Tramps, also play Psychobilly, and they're trying. And so, Cadillac Tramps is another good band that comes out of the Psychobilly kind of sound there. And I was surprised to find out from Bryce's video that was a compilation, that it was put together by their label, which in the end kind of squeezed out just a few more bucks out of them before they went on to another label. And so with that, let's figure out what the connection is. So what we got here is the connection that I made was to Clark Kent. And this should kind of help focus in on, God damn. So the album I went with is Clark Kent, aka Stuart Copeland from The Police, and the writer of the music for Rumblefish and all that kind of stuff. Fantastic album. I hear a lot of his influences from this album on like Zendata Mandata. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but I was kind of surprised how much Clark Kent or Stuart Copeland actually influenced the Police. Their rhythms and things like that, and his take on the way things were done. You tend to think of it as more of like a Sting fest, even though I know Stuart Copeland started the Police with Sting. It ends up being that it pretty much seems like, it's just Sting's show kind of, but you realize when you hear this album how much Stuart Copeland really did add to that band, and along with Andy Summers as well. But this album here is kind of like all those off songs that you find on Police albums. They're kind of like right here. I mean, the famous song on here is Don't Care, which he performed famously, God damn it, come on, get off. That he performed famously with Sting and Andy Summers. I think his brother, who owns the IRS label that this is on, which I always thought it was amazing that the Police went, IRS passed up the Police and sent them on to A&M, but never took them on themselves. But Miles Copeland did put out Clark Kent, his brother Stuart Copeland's album, out on IRS. Always love that IRS label. And actually on this one here, it's still even got art stuff on it. So this was actually a cool find I found in New Mexico, down in Albuquerque. And I made a left turn and I found this record store. Charlie's Records is what it was. Great place, had a lot of stuff, spent a lot of freaking money there. But I loved everything I got from there. And this was one of those things. So if you ever get a chance and you see this one, pick it up because it's pretty good. And with that, I think you could probably, this one was pretty easy and I'm sure you can figure out.